Well, I didn't get to finish working on the back windows yesterday because we stopped to go have a lunch with some subscribers, Jim and Connie, and we had a really enjoyable time with them. We didn't record them. Connie says she don't want to be on video anyway.
Yes. But they're such a great couple.
Man, great couple. It was actually the first time that we went out and met up with some subscribers like that. You know, you just never know what you're going to get, out there. You never know what you're going to get. But luckily, we got good. Jim and Connie were a pleasure to be around, talk to, just felt normal around them and just at peace. I mean, really enjoyed it. I actually look forward to maybe hooking up with them again. I think
Plus,
that was a good thing.
plus it's a bonus round because Ate Connie is also the same Ilonggo.
Yeah, she's from
Yes,
also from the
Filipino.
Iloilo province as
Uh,
well. They are moving now to the Philippines. So they're doing a little bit similar to us. They're liquidating things down. Now they're going for almost a full liquidation. They are going to hold on to a few things. But they had bought property down in Dumaguete. Even though she's from Iloilo, they chose to be down in Dumaguete. He went and visited there before. He really liked it. He liked that there was a lot of foreigners and stuff there. It just kind of set good with him, and that's important. That's very important. So they bought a lot, and they're going to be doing soon their perimeter fence. But then he's going to wait for the build to start until he's actually there, and they got more of their stuff taken care of here in the U.S. and he can be there to oversee it some. And if things open up, I told him I'm going to come down there and help him out. And he actually was hoping he could get a few of the guys that worked on the crew there before and pay them to come down there to where he's at, bunk them up, and put them on the crew because they want to build a single-story house, trying to use the method like I built the house over with the 2.5, 3-story, whatever you want to call it. So that's pretty cool, and I really hope things open up because I would be all for coming down there and helping out Jim and Connie. Well, that's where we're at today. We had a good meal with them too. Some
Yes.
good food. We had a little
And,
Mexican food.
and then after that we follow up with a dessert, the ice cream.
Yeah, they treated us. I appreciate that too.
Mm.
We're always kind of shy when somebody pays for something for us because we're so independent, But it's much appreciated. Thank you much.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Well, I'm back in here working on the back room first thing this morning. Said I was going to come home and do more work last night. Boy, that full belly
Get you,
made them
making you
eyes
lazy.
heavy. uh, so I've been getting these all cased out more, working it around. I've got all the insides done down through here on all of them, including the window on the other side of the room there. And now what I'm going to be doing is putting the molding on the outside right here, the casing on it. It's going to be pretty simple. As I said previously, I'm going to be doing basically what they call picture frame. It's the seal down here. It's not going to be sticking out and coming out and around past or anything like that. I didn't want anything protruding like that. So I'm just going to have just a regular 45 cornered casing on here. And that is where I'm at right now. All right, I'm starting to cut these pieces here. This casing, you see I've 45'd it on both ends here. You can do what they call a reveal and set it back just a little bit, or you can bring it up where it's a nice flush casing like that. Well, I worked off and on all day. I did leave the house here for a while. I had to go run a couple of errands, pick up a few things too. But I worked a little bit and I stopped and rest. I worked a little bit and I stopped and rest. Back and forth, back and forth. Because I had a little bit of a rough day. One of them kind of pain days, not like severe pain days, but one of them days. But I persevered and pushed on through. And let me show you what I got done. Got those windows cased. Does that look nice or what? I am happy. I got a little bit of caulking to do. I caulked some of it, but I've got a few places I need to caulk. But man, look at that. Does that look nice or what? Also, got the patio door. Got it all trimmed out. Look at that. That looked nice. I am very happy. Need to caulk it. Need to come in on here and do caulking and stuff, but it's cased in. It is there. Just look at that. I am so happy. Just sticking with it, you know. Whew, but I'm tired. I'm whooped. This so boy, it took me pretty much the day messing with this. Not that, you know, it wasn't a huge job. It's just back and forth and up and down and in and out, measuring, cutting, nailing, trying to hold my arms over my head. That's when it hurts me the most. Man, that really hurts me, or like anything looking up. But I rest and come back at it, and I rest and I come back at it, and now just look at it. I am very, very pleased with it. That is coming along nice. Next thing's the ceiling. That's going to be tomorrow's mission, maybe and maybe not. There's a big event happening for Mel and I tomorrow. Big to us anyway. We'll share that with you in a separate video. But however that turns out, according to how it turns out, I may or may not get this ceiling taped off and paint it tomorrow. Tape off around all of that crown molding there. Drape plastic around the whole room. And that is gonna be great to shoot that ceiling. You talking about changing the room then, that's gonna change it. Well, I'm happy. That's all I can say. I'm happy and I hope you're happy for me. Yeah, it is really wonderful for me to see this in this condition. It is. It's a very joyful feeling. When I get that ceiling painted, oh man, that'll be extremely joyful feeling, you know. So my goal, like I say, is to get the ceiling painted, and then I've got to finish up on some floor tiles down here. It's not really the tile that I wanted. I had stopped on it before. I really didn't like it that much. Now, not the ones over at the other end at the kitchen and the dining area there, but up here in this little, what's gonna be the living room area. I'd already started some tiling a long time ago, and I really didn't like it, and I debated whether to change it, but you know, Mel says it don't really matter that much for me. Just go ahead and finish it with what I got. I've got maybe 20 square feet. I'm gonna say 20 square feet. They're 1 foot tiles, 12-inch by 12-inch tiles. I counted about 20 of them I need to put down. Won't take me long. I'll knock that out. And then I know Melinda, she'll get in here and give these existing tiles a really good scrubbing and cleaning. Then I'll shoot some baseboard in. And we're gonna move our living room furniture, our TV and all on down in here out of the main house, because we're trying to do this to be prepared to lease the house out over there. And we got a pretty good prospect of who might be moving into it as well. So that's the story on that, and I'm sticking to it. Aside of working on this, also I've got a project underway over there in that mobile home. I bought all of the paneling to do those walls. Now I'm not going to go show any of that right now, but I just want to tell you what some of you were thinking when I'm talking about paneling. You are thinking I'm going and buying that old groove paneling, you know, with the little cut grooves in it like came in trailer houses and cheap houses for years and stuff like that. That's not what I'm doing. It's a um, thin, like utility paneling, like you can use it in cabinetry and all that. It's got a real nice finish to it, and it's not a groove type paneling or nothing like that though. And I'm gonna laminate it over the sheetrock. Now it's paint grade as well, and I can just paint it. I can trim it. I can put crown mold and all that stuff in and make it look really nice. But the thing about those mobile homes, to keep them light, you know, for going down the road and all, they use some lighter weight material. It's not just about being cheap. It's a mobile home. It means they're going to transport it down the highway, and they got to keep the weight down. So those have sheetrock that's maybe like 3/8 or 5/16 or something. It's not a quarter. It's thicker than a quarter. Maybe like 3/8. So of course it breaks easy too, especially when jerk wads hit it like that guy did. But when I laminate this plywood over it and I glue it and staple it, and something hits it, then it's going to be tough, because now you got the thickness of that, and you got a wood that's a multi-layer wood, you know, a thin plywood. So it's going to be a big difference on the strength and durability that's going to have. Hopefully I won't have anybody else in there that's going to be so rough, but meanwhile, it should make the house a whole lot stronger. So that's gonna be a good upgrade. I'll show that all to itself. I'm gonna close out today. I appreciate you watching me work on this room here and make this progress. I know some of you say I wear you out. We're on a push, and I told that before. We're on a push, and I'm not joking about it. Some of you say I have many irons in the fire, many projects going on. I do, I really do. And it's all coming together. It's like a collective. It's all coming together. We're getting rid of stuff. We're just thinning out. We're organizing the cattle. We're organizing the house situation. Basically, we're restructuring and reorganizing our lives. And it takes time when you ended up with a whole bunch of stuff, you know. It's sometimes so sweet to have life really simple. I envy actually the people that have a very, very simple life. I want to thin my life down to be a simple life, but also I don't want to do it in a fool's way. And there's the difference right there. Some people say, I would have just sold this, or I just would have done that. And you just would have been a fool and lose money and been broke too. And maybe you're in a bad financial situation in your life because you make choices like that, off the hip choices. I'm a methodical person. I think about it, and I think about it, and I think about my action, and how's it going to benefit me 5 years from now? How's it going to benefit me 10 years from now? And how's the market's going to change on this and that, and what's going on? I don't do harebrained moves. I try to be very methodical about what I do. Mel and myself, this is our goal, and we make it happen. I tell you what, we're one heck of a team. I'm blessed to have such a rock solid woman. That Melinda is freaking amazing. I love her. Everybody, take care. God bless.